Good morning. It is 8:49 a.m. on Thursday, May 2nd, 2019. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So, did not sleep great last night. Part of that, I titled this video today, Jet Lag, because it did feel a little bit like I had been making progress adjusting to the time change, and then all that went out the window yesterday. We had a great session of so many levels last night, so playing D&D, good stuff. It was a great session with a big combat in it, and it was very exciting, and I really enjoyed that. And I think that to the extent that sometimes you say bad things have a silver lining, the great things tarnished lining in this case was just that it left me so sort of excited and wired after the session was finished that I just could not get myself in a headspace to go to bed, and I stayed up way too late, and now I feel crummy. I don't know, crummy, I don't want to overstate things, but I definitely feel like tired and blah, and it definitely feels like backsliding in the process of trying to adjust back to this time zone. It's fine. It's just a matter of recognizing that sometimes our biology doesn't cooperate in the things that we feel like we want to do. But these things happen, don't try to get too upset about it. But sometimes you do have to go ahead and try to, in order to actually continue trying to adjust to this time zone, what I need to do is not give in to my current desire to go back to bed and just sleep until I feel better. Because if I do that, then I'm just going to have the same problem later tonight, is that it'll come to be bedtime and I won't feel tired. And so the answer is to kind of just suffer. But these things happen. It's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get the so many levels. Right now, the video on demand is on my Twitch channel, but I export it to YouTube, and then I make the podcast version. So I'm going to be working on that, in between the, I'm sorry, brain's still waking up, boot up sequence today. Yeah. I got the email notification that Balticon schedules have been finalized, so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that coming up at the end of this month. So, got things to look forward to on the horizon for sure. That's pretty good. And so, mostly I'm just kind of getting by. Like, my brain is still sort of not set correctly for the time zone, but and I honestly had too much sugar yesterday too. That didn't help. Did not help. Nope. But all things considered, I'm still feeling pretty good in the large scale, other than feeling sort of spacey and tired this morning, mostly doing okay right now. And so I'm trying to not just gush about how fun the Dungeons and Dragons was last night, because it was pretty fun. The party had started out by just they're having to try to make plans where they know exactly what they want to do, but just figuring out the logistics of how to get there when you're dealing with fissures in time and space and the relative pros and cons of various travel spells like teleport versus transport via plants versus plane shift. And it's like, okay, well, this would work really well, but we need this material. Can we make one of those? Well, okay, so we can have a forge in the magnificent mansion, but we can't add it to the one we cast already. We have to cast it again, and we can't do that today. So, and just making those plans for all of this fantasy nonsense is really fun and silly. and then I got to spring an ambush on them. And that ambush was a great combat, and it finished in a cool way. I'm just very excited about it. So maybe that was my, part of my problem at the beginning of this video is that that's what I wanted to talk about, and I was trying to restrain myself. So I don't know. I'll just leave it there, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Thank you for watching.